Welcome to the Beauty of Physics. It's about both of Assamese and English medium. But today I will discuss only for the English medium. Assamese people you can also follow if you are interested. Today we discuss a new topic, class 12 physics, chapter number 1, electric charges and fields. If a person wraps a balloon with his hair, balloon is attached with hair. Now here arises a question, why it happened? That happen only for the properties of electrostatic, right? That is electrostatic forces. To know more, now we have to study about the electric charges. Again, here we have a question. What do you mean by electric charge, right? So, to know this, we have to consider a cat. If we observe a cat, the cat body is formed by so many numbers of organisms, right? So again, if we observe organs are mostly formed by cells, and cells are formed by some numbers of atoms. That means each and every object in the world is formed by atoms, where atom is indivisible, right? In earlier days, people thought that atoms are the smallest particle in the world, but atom is not the smallest particle. We can divide the atom into three categories, right? Atom is divided into three categories, like electron, proton, and neutron. When we bring close together the proton to proton particle, it will be what? Repulsion. Like electron to electron will be what? Repulsion. But uh, when electron is just brought together, proton, it will be what? Attraction. Like proton is brought together to electron, it will be what? Attraction. But if we bring a chair close to the table, they never attract or repulsion to each other. So people thought that particles must have some properties. That's why the particles are attract or repel to each other, and that property is given a name of electric charge, right? So electric charge is a properties of an electron, and divided into two categories, like positive charges and negative charges. Okay, so here proton is a positive charge and electron is a negative charge. If we observe an experiment like just close to the electron to electron and proton to proton, it will be what? Repel to each other. Again, if we close together electron to proton or proton to electron, it will be what? Attracted. So we got the like charges, means same charges, electron, proton will be what? Repel. Like unlike charges, electron to proton or proton to electron will be what? Attract. Now, some people create a question in mind. Still, why don't we have discussed about the neutron particle, right? Okay. So if we bring close close a neutron with the proton particle, then there is no any chance. Like if we close to the proton to the neutron or neutron to neutron particle, there is no any chance. So there is no any attraction of neutron with proton or electron or neutron. Therefore, we can say that neutron is a electrically neutral particle. No any electric charge properties. That's why they given the name neutron, means neutral particle. Again, if we bring a closed chair to the table, there is no any attraction or repulsion. Then we can say they have neutral charge or neutral particle. What is the correct answer? Is it correct? Okay. To understand the above cases, we have to observe an experiment. Like if we consider like hydrogen atom have one numbers of electrons and what? One numbers of protons. Mean one hydrogen atom had what? One numbers of electron and one numbers of proton. So if we close together to a, another proton particle to the hydrogen atom, then what will happen? Then the proton particle will be repulsion to the hydrogen proton particle, and proton particle near proton particle will be what? Attract to the electron of the hydrogen. So that will be two forces, repulsion and attraction. And the proton and proton will be repulsion, electron proton will be what? Attraction. This repulsion and attraction force of hydrogen and proton particle will be what? Same, means equal, but they are opposite in direction. So the forces should be equal and opposite. Therefore, the resultant force of the proton particle to the hydrogen atom will be what? Zero. So the hydrogen atom will be what? Will be in neutral state. There is no any attraction or repulsion. Again, if we consider a carbon atom, carbon atomic number is what? 6. That means what? 6 numbers of electrons and 6 numbers of proton. So here, look here, carbon atom. If we see the carbon atom, six numbers of electron means minus six, minus six, minus six charge plus six numbers of proton plus six charge equal to what? Zero. Means electrically neutral. Means what? A carbon atom is a electrically neutral atom. That means there is no any attraction to the another particle. But we have some process that an atom can charge. How can we? So from the carbon atom atoms have what? Six numbers of electrons and six numbers of proton. So if we remove the two electrons from the carbon atom, then it will be what? The carbon atoms will be four numbers of electrons and six numbers of proton. When the carbon atoms have the donate the two numbers of electrons, means remove from the two numbers of electrons from the carbon atom, then it will be positively ionized. So the carbon atoms will be what? Positively ionized. So if we close together the another proton particle to close to the this carbon positively ionized carbon atom, then it will be what? Repulsion. Again, if we similarly, if we add two electrons to the carbon atom, it will be what? And the 6 plus 2 means what? 8 numbers of electron of the carbon atom, and again 6 numbers of proton. Then when the carbon is accepted two electrons from the another atom, then it will be what? Negatively ionized. So it will be what? Negatively ionized. So we know that now we can say that in initial state of the balloon and here both are in neutral state. When the balloon is rubbed with air, electron moves from air to balloon due to the friction. Here electron donates here and they accept balloon. After the donates of electron, here become positive charge and balloon acceptor become negatively charged, and here two opposite charges are created. So the balloon and here are attracted to each other and attached to the person's head, and that produces electric charge, the electric force in between them, right? So summary of the today's topic that we got that the charge means what? Electric charge. There are two types of charges: electric positive charge and negative charge. And like charges means same charges are what? Repulsion, and unlike charge means different charges are what? Attraction, right? So I hope you people can understand to my explanation. So if you have any question, write down on my comment section, and thanks for watching.